Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. We've got nothing better to do. The show where we talk about movies, TV shows, video games, and comic books because we've got nothing better to do. I'm your host Nathaniel, and this week I am joined by Ben, Brady, and Jeremy. What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm dying.
Well, that's a great way.
Technically, we all are.
Actually,
I'm just dying faster than usual.
You don't really die. You don't start dying technically until you're around 25, because that's when your body hits its like peak. And then
oh boy, only 4 more years before I start dying.
It's all downhill from there.
It's been downhill since birth.
Okay, well let's start on a good note. First bit of news is that we have the official runtime of Avengers Endgame, and it is a bit of a doozy. It's 3 hours and 2 minutes long. That's pretty long.
Pretty short.
So, not long enough.
I'm gonna look up
just like my ex-wife used to
special edition
of ex-wife
Lord of the Rings. The runtime as like a gauge. So the Fellowship of the Ring is 3 hours and 48 minutes. Lord of the Two Towers is 3 hours and 55 minutes. Wow, that movie's almost 4 hours long. And then Return of the King is 3 hours and 20 minutes. So all three of the extended editions of Lord of the Rings are longer, and I can sit through those like nothing. So I'm not, and I mean, it's not like we're gonna be bored. I mean, I hope we're not gonna be bored during the movie, but I don't think 3 hours is that big of a deal. Maybe for the casual fan, but for us, I don't think it's that big of a deal. What about you guys? What do you think?
I was honestly hoping it would be the longest one yet.
Yeah, I want a lot of stuff in there.
Right, and like that's exactly what the Russo brothers have said, is they have so much story to tell because it's the culmination of like 20 plus years
11
going
years.
into this one movie.
Movies.
Same thing. Okay. Technically 20 years in the universe because Captain. Well, okay, yeah. I didn't think about it. I'm just gonna stop talking.
25 years.
As long as I see Ant-Man uses up powers.
Okay, no, we're not gonna talk about that disgrace of a meme.
Run up.
You call that disgrace?
The tunnel. Hey, you gotta do whatever you have to for the sake of half of the life of the universe. You know, if he's gotta take that L, then he's gonna take that L.
I just don't think it. You know how awkward it would be if it didn't work and he just got stuck in there. Like,
I mean, you could just grow and just blow him up.
You gotta adapt.
What if Thanos grew with him? Then you have giant Thanos.
He just grew with him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Ant-Man can control him from the inside.
Like a puppet.
Yes.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Thanos could just eat some laxatives.
Yeah.
I feel like the movie wouldn't need to be 3 hours long if that's how he's gonna go.
Yeah. What if the movie ends in like 15 minutes and then the rest of it is just like credits, but it's like at super slow speed. They're like, gotcha.
One name every 5 seconds on the screen.
And be like,
not even, be like
next year's Endgame Part 2.
It's just like it starts off and it's since it's a new merger, it's like Deadpool. He's like, okay, so we actually didn't finish shooting. I'm just gonna describe it to you.
Yeah, Deadpool reads the script for 3 hours.
It's just a table read of the script,
but it's just a bunch of different Deadpools. He like teleports from seat to seat to read the different lines. I would watch that. Maybe. All right.
Sure.
Next bit of movie news. There's a leak for Star Wars Episode 9 of a poster and some of the characters that are going to be in it, some of the ships and stuff. And we get a new Stormtrooper. But the thing that stood out to me the most is that the Knights of Ren are actually on this poster. Like you see them for like what, 2 seconds in The Force Awakens.
If that.
The fact that they're on the poster gives me hope, and I think they've said previously that the Knights of Ren will actually be in this one, and they're all supposed to have like their own special powers, and they look sick. And I don't know, they like that little tease we got in The Force Awakens got me super excited for like this super elite Death Squad. So I think they look cool. I'm excited that we actually get to like see them and see why they're so like feared and why Kylo Ren was so feared. What do you guys think about the Knights of Ren? Like we'll start with their design because this is like the best look we've gotten at them.
Is it just me or is one of them like holding a machete?
I think it's
like a scythe,
yeah.
Machete.
But it's like
I think they're not.
It's not like like a curved like lightsaber. It's just like a
I think it's
metal
just
blade.
Yeah, I think it's just They might not use lightsabers. They might use like the weapons in Solo, like the lightsaber lined blades, like the Praetorian Guards. Blade. They might just have weapons like that. I could see that happening. Because I mean, their masks kind of look similar to the Praetorian Guards. They're just black and silver instead of red.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, Brady, Ben, what do you think of them?
I don't know. I just wonder if that thing above them is more sensitive.
Yeah. Okay, so in this
he's gonna be like the next Luke Skywalker.
Why is that thing like so important?
There's this
it reminds me
an alien.
It reminds me of the quest in the Old Republic on the Jedi Warrior side. We have to train where that one thing wants to be trained at like the really beginning.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a very weird looking alien, and it's
reading the comments, they say it looks weird because it's like completely computer generated at this point, like no motion or
but I don't like the design, and it looks like it's gonna be just
the digital mock-up.
It's and just gonna be like comedic relief. But
it's literally like
Jar Jar.
If it was human, it would have no chin and have a lisp, and I would beat it.
Ugly.
They're also. Oh wait, no, that might just be a extension of BB-8, or is that a separate droid next to him?
I can't tell. It might be a different.
Not height of quality.
Yeah, this is a very low quality image. But there's also there's a bunch of stormtroopers at the bottom. And their helmets are a little bit different, and they all wear red.
Is it? Because it's like the bottom, it's like white. It just looks like they're glowing from like a light.
Like a
I think it's just the bad quality that's making them look like they're glowing. But
I don't know.
Apparently these stormtroopers are like Kylo Ren.
Yeah, because if you look at the ones in the back, they look even whiter. So I don't think they're like it's red, but I think it's just from a scene with a bunch of red.
I think it's because I think they're legitimately like they look red. I think that is just the quality of like the black fading out. It kind of mutes the red because it looks like they're still red. It's just it gets lighter as they fade out. So I think they're uniform because if you look at the stormtroopers right above them that are all white, I think they're actually red. But yeah, these are supposed to be like Kylo Ren's elite unit, kind of like the 501st. Darth Vader. Yeah, Vader's fist. So that's really cool. I want to see like an elite because we got sort of like the elite Death Troopers in Rogue One. I really like their design. They're like the black stormtroopers.
Well, those one dudes in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Who had like the weird voice.
Yeah, I think all the stormtroopers in Rogue One look cool. Like the Sand Troopers.
Yeah.
Those were really cool too. I really like the design and the color. I love that tan color. But yeah, so not a lot in this from this leak, but I am excited to see like Kylo Ren be more of a like leader and like have actual power beneath him and not. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit whiny, but I still like his character overall. But I think this will be a good like establishment of like not just his force power, but like his like might, like the people below him, and like he's the leader of the First Order. Like he's gonna show that he's capable of leading this galactic empire. So yeah,
your new empire.
Your new empire. This poster's got me excited for episode 9. So we just gotta wait for a trailer. Actually, isn't Star Wars Celebration?
Does C-3PO have a crossbow?
He's got a bowcaster.
I think that's Chewie's bowcaster.
What the heck?
Well, I mean, he's fought before in episode 2.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll talk about an arm next week. Yeah. Yeah, so this got me excited. Anything you guys want to add about episode 9? real quick from this poster?
Who's that? Like, I don't know if it's like Daft Punk looking chick.
Oh, I think she's a bounty hunter or something.
That's what it looks like.
Nira
She looks like she's from.
You say Nira Fett?
Yeah. Some bounty hunter from one of the old games. So I'm sure the last name was in Fett.
Yeah, so next bit of news is we got the word that Avengers Endgame is going to release 2 days early in China. And I'm not super worried about like leaks because of it, but I would say it's definitely a possibility. But they alter the story so much for like the Chinese release because it's censored and stuff. But
What's censored in it?
They censored a lot of stuff. The
Like
Chinese
what?
do. I don't know, but I read.
Yeah,
somewhere
Captain America
that
is
can
just
give
their
people any sense of hope.
I think he's just called.
Every time Captain America goes up, it's just a leader of China and just like placed on his face, and it's the colors of China.
Yeah, I think legit.
Don't we have Chinese listeners?
Captain America. Yeah, we do actually.
Oh no!
I think legit Captain America. Is
I apologize.
Captain America in the Chinese release. But yeah, so I mean, there's a possibility that it could be. I mean, there could be spoilers, but that's just with everything. But there's some new international posters that came out too, and we got to see basically who's confirmed alive and who's confirmed dead after the snap, and some people that I guess we didn't know whether or not they were alive. Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok is alive, and then Shuri is dead from the snap. So I don't like Shuri at all. So it's Black Panther's sister.
Oh,
I think she's
The
annoying.
one that
which one is she?
literally is
With
way
like the
too
arm
smart.
cannons. Yeah, she's like smarter than
Like
Bruce Banner.
people say.
Wait, where is she?
Yeah.
She's not in that, or she's on the Chinese poster. She's one of the people on the bottom.
But I thought that looks like Nebula.
I think she's the person on the far left. On the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Groot. Oh wait, Groot's to the right.
No, Groot's
Yeah,
to
now
the
it's her. Who's in between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange?
I think that might be
Vision?
Vision. No, Vision's on the
No,
left.
Vision.
Vision's to the left of the cave.
Oh, is that Drax? No, Drax.
No.
Is
No, Drax to the right.
That might be. Oh no, I was gonna say that might be T'Challa, but I think he's in between Star-Lord and Vision.
just some random dude that they were
Is it
like
Loki?
really close with.
No,
Uh,
I don't think so. I'm looking at their renders. I'm trying to figure out who it is.
huh.
I don't.
Oh, did
I don't know who that is.
Falcon? Maybe?
Oh no. Oh yeah, Falcon's dead. That might be Falcon then, because I don't see any wings on anyone else. Yeah, that is him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Falcon. But yeah, so
Anthony Mackie.
because Valkyrie is on the posters and they gave her own poster for like the Avenge the Fallen line they did, I think there's a good chance we'll probably see her in Endgame. And there's someone else. I swear there was someone else that was like, oh, this person's also still alive. Oh, I guess Okoye is alive still. But she's not that big of a deal. Even though Marvel forgot to put her name on one of the posters, but it's
And people freaked out.
people flipped. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. But, okay, so yeah, do you think? I guess because that we've seen some characters that we didn't know were going to be in before. Do you think there's anyone else that might show up in Endgame, or that you'd be excited to see show up again in Endgame?
I think I can't remember. I read something about I think it was confirmed that Crossbones is not gonna be, or
Well,
he
he's
is
dead,
gonna be.
So
But I mean,
Kinda got
you know,
blown
with
up.
with the freaking
They're
Infinity
bringing
Stones,
back-
anything's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if they do time travel, they go back in time.
If you mean when, there's no
Well,
doubt about it that there's
yeah,
time
but-
travel.
I want to see Red Skull come back. I mean, I don't know if he's like cursed to Vormir, because I mean the Soul Stone's gone, so I feel like he could.
No, because after Infinity War came out, the Russo brothers confirmed.
Oh, they said he's free, right?
They're like, yeah, he's free to do whatever he wants. Except,
oh shoot,
how is he gonna get off that planet? Does he still have his powers?
Fly, so.
How does he still have those powers? Or now that the stone's gone, he's just some dude who can't breathe on that planet.
I don't think he got his powers from the Soul Stone. I think he got his powers from the Space Stone.
Yeah, because he came in contact with it.
With the Tesseract, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, or maybe the Soul Stone gave him powers to, like, not let him protect the Soul Stone or whatever. But, yeah, I would like to see him come back. I thought his role, like his cameo in Infinity War, was awesome.
You know what I found out the other day?
Yeah, what?
Zachary Levi is in, like, a character in Thor.
Shazam. Yeah, he's one of the Warriors 3.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna come back.
Well, he's dead too, so.
But like I said, you can literally bring anybody back.
There's Lady Civ in the Warriors 3. Lady Civ is still alive, so I could see her coming back. I think she would be cool. And she could replace Jane Foster, because Natalie Portman doesn't want to do the Marvel movies anymore. So that'd be cool if she came back.
Maybe, oh crap, I'm drawing a blank here. What was... I completely lost my train of thought. Goose.
Oh,
the
like
freaking thing. Yeah, maybe he gives Nick Fury his eye back. I don't know.
He didn't eat it. He scratched it.
I know, but maybe he's like, dude, sorry about that.
You saw Captain Marvel, right, Jeremy?
No, not yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, wow. Okay, now I gotta cut that out.
Sorry.
Okay, we won't say anything about Captain Marvel.
Okay. Hey Brady, how's your stomach feel?
You know, healed.
Not when I come back.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so the Ghostbusters sequel that's directed by Jason Reitman, which I found out is the son of the guy who is what?
Is it an all-female cast again?
No, but Jason Reitman is the son of the guy who directed Ivan Reitman, who directed the first Ghostbusters. But I guess speaking of Captain Marvel, the girl that plays young Captain Marvel just got cast in the Ghostbusters movie, but also so did Finn Wolfhard. And this poor kid, I mean, I don't know if he's typecast or if he likes doing these kinds of movies, but he's always in these like 80s style sci-fi horror movies. Like he's in Stranger Things, he's in It, and now he's in Ghostbusters. It's like the only stuff he does. Yeah, he does some like smaller movies, but all the big movies he does or like TV shows he does are all like 80s sci-fi horror, which I mean, it's cool, but I don't want him. I really like Finn Wolfhard, so I don't want him to get just typecast in that and then not get to do anything else. But yeah, so because he's in it, I'm excited because I like him a lot. So I think he could do really good. Basically, this Ghostbusters, there'll be 4 Ghostbusters. 2 will be like younger teens, and then the other 2 will be the older teens. And I'm assuming Finn Wolfhard is going to be the older one, and then the girl from Captain Marvel will be one of the younger ones. But basically, it's like it'll be a good sequel to the originals. Are you guys excited for Ghostbusters after this, or what?
Yeah, I've never seen the original. Don't kill me.
It's a good movie.
Oh my god, watch that literally right now. You don't need to be.
I mean, honestly,
it's not that groundbreaking, but
I think, well, yeah, but I mean, it's like last week I said that I've been watching a lot of older classic movies or movies that people consider really good. So I'll definitely add that one to my list.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh, okay, no, but going back, it's like you don't have to include this, but I was looking up something just like characters you might be in, and 2 I thought were cool. Rescue, which would be Pepper Potts.
Oh yeah.
And then Ancient One.
The Ancient One.
Back.
I don't think she needs to come back. I want to see Doctor Strange become the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, I know. I think it would be cool if like somehow Doctor Strange like got in contact with her and she like kind of consoled him and like helped him do something.
Yeah. If he's like, yeah, I talked to my master.
Or if like she comes back and becomes someone else. Like, and she was like, "Hey, like you can be a sorcerer supreme. Like, I'm gonna go do this like other stuff."
She's like, "I'm not gonna be a devil worshiper. You can be the sorcerer supreme."
Or she like sacrifices herself to
Dormammu.
I've come to bargain.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just do that with Thanos?
Yeah. Plot hole.
Wait.
I don't think Thanos would have broken because the hardest sacrifices require the strongest wills. So I don't think he would have broken.
Toughest decisions. I thought
he would have broke it. What do you mean?
I don't think he would have given up like Dormammu did. Is what I'm saying.
I think like you're literally trapped in a
infinity. I don't know.
Well, he probably could have used the other stones. What stones did he have at that point?
He has reality, space, and power, and then he gets time from him. Or no,
you think
he has 4 by then. I think he has mind too. No, he doesn't have mind.
Reality could be whatever he wants.
Yeah,
so he could just make a reality where Doctor Strange doesn't do that.
Yeah, but he'd have to create a reality where there's no time, but he has no power over time.
He doesn't have. But since he has space, could he pretty much transport himself to?
I mean,
a place because there's like
ways you could write him out of the situation. Because I think at that point he had power, reality, and space. Because then he gets time from him, and then he gets the Mind Stone for vision. Maybe
this is like
no, he had 4 at that point.
Oh, he has Soul Stone. Yeah, so he has a Soul Stone too.
This is like super off topic from what we were just talking about. But because I never really looked into it, do you think, because when Thanos and Hulk fought and Hulk got his butt kicked, what stone did Thanos have? Was it the Power Stone or the Space Stone?
I think he had the Space Stone. I don't think he had the. Oh,
he
no,
had the Power
Stone. Yeah.
Yeah, because
he got the Space Stone.
Yeah.
That's where Loki gives him the Space Stone.
So without the Power Stone,
he gets the Power Stone from Nova Prime.
Yeah, without the Power Stone, do you think it would have been a fairer fight, or do you think
Hulk would have used it?
Smacked around?
He doesn't even use it.
Yeah, it doesn't glow. He's just that much better.
But does it have to glow for you to be like empowered by it?
Well, it always glows when he uses them. Like you can see like in
right.
the fight scene, it'll glow when he
but
uses
like,
a certain one.
Isn't there? There's not just like.
Well, I think the Russo said that he could have beat Hulk without the stones, and it looks like.
Did they?
Because if you look, I mean, that fight scene speaks like numbers. Because it's like the Hulk just kind of throws him around and swings at him. And then Thanos is like boxing, like precise, like planned attacks.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
He just kicks his butt.
I just don't like to see my boy Hulk get bullied. So
yeah, and also like in this like website I was looking at, there's like a weird like just like post here, and it has like Hulk in this weird like green and purple suit. I think it's like a fan render.
No,
but it's weird.
If it's like a gray and purple suit, and there's like an Avengers logo on. Like
I can't see the Avengers logo. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, that is official.
Pretty much.
So Hulk's gonna be in it. Because I was saying with all the other posters, Hulk hasn't been in them.
That's gonna be like Professor Hulk, where, it's the
mind of Bruce Banner
and the body of the Hulk
and temper of the Hulk.
So it's like he's not as strong, but he's as smart as Banner. So
better.
Which that would be cool if they did Professor Hulk. But, all right, let's move on into TV news. And so, I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, but we talked about how Netflix announced their next kind of like choose your own adventure style show movie thing. And it was going to be starring Bear Grylls, where people get to choose like what he does while he's trying to survive. And so, we got the first trailer. It's called You versus Wild. And I totally called it when we were talking about it. I was like, it's gonna be something dumb or it's gonna be like super funny where it's like, oh, either I have to face a mountain lion or jump off a cliff. like it's just to put them in dumb situations. And so I think this looks fantastic. I am super excited for this because it looks hilarious and it looks really like fun to play. What about you guys? After watching the trailer, what do you think about You versus Wild?
Well, are they making it to be funny? and like kind of silly and stuff.
Based off the trailer, that's what I'm kind of getting.
I think it's going to be more like it's going to have like a lot of humor elements, but it's also going to be like still like where it's like here where it's like it explains the information. Yeah, like you want to drink like, your piss or like try your luck with this weird water you found on the ground. And he talks about like, ooh, you should have drinking your piss because it's actually sterile, and that water probably has.
Well, I think
so like if you drink this weird water, is it going to be like, oh no, you should never do that? I won't do this.
No, I tell you why you're wrong.
Just kills himself.
So if we talk about the mountain lion one, so it's like, do I climb up, face a mountain lion, or fall down and risk dying, falling off a cliff? So I think it'll be
it's like a Dora the Explorer episode.
Yeah, so it might be like, if you go up and face a mountain lion, he'll kind of explain what he's gonna do, and it'll play out. Obviously, like you might have another choice. It'd be like, oh, to pick up the stick or try to run away. But I think he'll explain like, if you die, I think you'll just die, and then maybe he'll you get a scene afterwards where he explains what happens. Or if you do like you make the right choice,
freaking mauled Bear Grylls explaining to you why you shouldn't face down.
It's not gonna be a dead him.
Like,
it'll be
blood coming out of his eyes. And
I think it'll be like. I don't know, we'll have to see it, but
it looks great based on the trailer.
Yeah, it looks fun. Really, I would say fun, that, yeah.
And it looks beautifully shot too.
It's such a good idea.
Yeah, it is a great idea.
It fits the model perfectly.
Yeah. If they do more, because I didn't watch Bandersnatch, and from what I saw of it, I don't really want to. But this looks great. Like this I want to do. I want to watch. Moving on, the next bit of TV news is we got the first trailer for the spin-off TV show about Alfred Pennyworth, aka Batman's butler, and it looks not interesting. He's Bruce.
Looks like a TV show about a butler.
I can't. He's James Bond. That's it. He's James Bond.
Oh, of course he is.
Like, why? I don't understand why you made. There's so many other like. If you wanted to make a spin-off show about a Batman character, there's so many others you could have made that would have been more interesting than Alfred. And like Alfred has an interesting backstory. Like he was a soldier and a spy, and then he became the butler for the Wayne family. But like, why? This doesn't. The trailer doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look interesting.
It's 15 seconds. Can't really show much.
But even
like, are they gonna include like villains with like almost superpowers that he somehow defeats?
I don't think so, because I mean, like, it takes place in like the 40s, so obviously none of Batman's villains are gonna be there, unless they decide to bring in the Joker. But I don't know.
Do you think Michael Caine's gonna make an appearance?
I'm Michael Caine. I don't know. I don't think so. It just doesn't.
I guess we'll just have to see, like where I'll wait for the first episode, just see kind of where it goes. Wait, is it coming to Netflix or?
No, it's some random like network. It's like
Sci-Fi,
like Epix or something like that.
EPIX.
Yeah.
Epix.
Yeah, it's some random network I've never heard of. It might be like an offshoot of Sci-Fi. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
But doesn't DC have their own streaming service or something?
Yeah.
No.
So I assume it'd be on there. Because they have Titans and Doom Patrol on there and Young Justice. I don't know what else they have on there. But yeah, I mean, I'm not too interested in it.
All right.
We'll see. All right. I'm going to move into video game news. And so a few days ago, there was a data mine of Smash, and people found not one, not two, not three, but 16 more character slots in Smash. So some of these might just be dummy placeholders, but if they're not, that means we're going to get... So I think Piranha Plant was one of them, and Joker will be one of them. So that means we're going to get 14 more DLC characters in Smash. So 2 more seasons. But then Smash will have like over 100 characters. It'll basically be like a fan game with like.
So
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad game. No.
If you don't want to play it, then don't play it, dude.
I'm gonna play it. I'm excited. But this means we're getting everybody in the kitchen sink. We're getting Steve. We're getting Roblox guy. We're getting Master Chief. We're getting Tails. We're getting Lara Croft. We're getting Doom guy. We're getting Scorpion. We're getting
Borderlands
Waluigi.
We're getting Waluigi.
What if they don't put
Waluigi?
Like
Fortnite?
Okay, like joke characters aside, who do you think like? No one's off the table anymore. Like Jeremy, I know you're gonna say Sly Cooper. Like, there's a chance
Spyro
that Sly Cooper is gonna be in this game. Like, there's 16 more characters. Like, you just put whoever you want. Like, Sakurai's gone insane. Like,
dude, put Spyro in, dude. Perfect.
Spyro's coming to the Switch. Crash is coming to the Switch. There's Crash is on the Switch. Put them in it. Do one of the seasons has PlayStation characters. We get Sly, Crash, and Spyro, and then Kratos. And
I think I said this before.
Rappa the Rappa.
They should add Reggie as an homage to his legacy.
He's a new master. Turns out he's been Master Hand this whole time.
He's the final boss of the game. No, but like seriously, so I legit think we could get Master Chief, Steve, and Banjo. We could get.
I don't know how I feel about Steve.
Okay.
He's gonna be like a villager.
Despite how you feel about Steve,
Doom guy.
He is a modern gaming icon.
All I
Minecraft
want
came out 10 years ago. And
all I want is Edelgard, and then I don't care after that.
They're all.
What if they did like a Pokemon trainer type deal where you get all three of the characters from three houses?
Or Fortnite basic skin.
Or it's like Ice Climbers.
Fortnite
They all
basic
fight
skin.
together. What's his name? Jonesy? The blonde one?
Yeah, I think that's
Bear Grylls.
No,
Thanos.
So, like, oh my gosh.
And Ant-Man.
Someone's gonna mod. Because his models in Fortnite, someone's gonna mod him in as like Ganondorf.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be a good
yes. And it's just Final Smash. He just snaps his finger
instead of
Instantly wins the match.
Just snaps. Yeah, it just
It's like
the match.
No,
No matter where you're on screen, or half the people in the match die.
No, it's a new item in the game where you can collect all 6 of the Infinity Stones. And you create the Infinity Gauntlet.
And then you snap. And then half the characters on.
Or Master Glove.
Everyone
is
loses
just
half
the
their
Infinity
stocks.
Gauntlet. Master Glove finds the Infinity Gauntlet.
It's Master Hand, okay?
Freaking, I'm sorry. Okay?
Were you gonna say I'm not a weeb?
No, I was gonna say I'm not a Nintendo boy, which is true, but I feel bad about not being a Nintendo boy.
Yeah,
I just want to fit in.
Of friends.
Buy a
I
Switch.
want to be one of you.
Yeah, literally
Just buy a
everyone has a
Switch.
Switch. So
I
Parker
know.
has one, Colin has one, Ben has one, I have one, Jeremy has one, Ethan has one, Matt has one.
Well,
I mean, I did
know
get mine
Easter's
for a
coming
really
up.
good deal.
And
Easter's coming up.
what? You guys don't get your friends Easter presents?
I mean, I'm not going to complain if you got me one.
I'm not gonna buy
No,
a
but
Switch.
we'll talk about when you should buy a Switch. Actually, let's just talk about it now because we're just saying joke characters about Smash at this point.
No, we are. We're being serious.
Okay, give me one serious character for Smash.
Edelgard.
Other than ones that we've said.
Celica.
No. I don't need
Dax.
another sword user, especially not another Fire Emblem.
She uses
sword user.
magic too.
So does Robin, and he sucks.
Dax. What was that one
Hector.
vague PS2 game I played?
Ratchet and Clank.
Ooh,
Ratchet
and
Clank would be
I
dope.
could see Ratchet and Clank doing it. Ooh, Jack and Daxter.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
oh
that's
my
what I'm
God,
thinking of.
Daxter.
Jack and Daxter. Yeah.
Dude,
I would
that'd
love Jack
be.
and Daxter. Yeah, give us a PlayStation season. You get Crash, Jack and Daxter, Spyro, Ratchet and Clank,
More people from Persona.
Cooper.
Mona.
Who's Mona?
Oh.
Isn't that the girlfriend? One of the people.
No, I changed my
Put in
profile
Knuckles.
picture.
Oh, they should add an
the cat.
alternative skin for Sonic of the
He's
movie
not a cat.
Shadow. I
Oh
want
my
Shadow.
gosh,
Oh my
yes.
The movie Sonic.
Doesn't like one of his alternate skins kind of already supposed to be Shadow?
No, he doesn't have a black. He has a dark blue one. but it's not. Or it's like a really, really dark blue. It's almost black, but it's different than Shadow. And then
they should add a detective
like a good moveset and not like what they do with Sonic.
Like the plush Yoshi skin, but like fuzzy detective. Yeah.
Dude, I think they should add in like bosses from some of these games, like Little Mac. They added Mike Tyson.
He buys people here for his final smash.
You just got like a lisp and everything.
Oh boy.
Gosh.
Okay, so next bit of news. The Wall Street Journal, and at this point a couple other news sources have reported on it. But the Wall Street Journal said that Nintendo is going to release 2 new Switch models this year. So the first is going to be like the Switch Pro, basically. So it's going to be a beefier model, going to have more power, and it's not going to be as strong as the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro, but it'll be like around the level of the base models. So it's a pretty significant jump for the Switch. And then the other one will be a like solo only handheld unit, and they said that both of them don't look like what you'd think. So like, and I think they compare the handheld only unit to the PSP or like the PS Vita. So that'd be interesting. But I mean, Brady, so if you want to get a Switch, I would wait because these will probably come out
and then it'll be better
like
than all of them.
They might announce it late summer, and then they'd probably release them in the holidays to make the most money, and that's when Pokemon comes out. So that handheld is going to sell like hotcakes.
I feel like there's so much Nintendo games and stuff that I didn't play as a child that there's just like too much to catch up.
I'm the same way. I mean, I had the same games for like 11 years before I realized like I was able to play like other games, and the games I had were from like 94, 95. So I didn't play a lot of old Nintendo games growing up. I went back and played a lot, and then I played a lot as they came out. But I mean, you don't have to go back and play the old ones.
Yeah, you
start
do.
With the new, okay.
Yeah, see,
the new one.
then
But yeah, if you waited, you could buy the original Switch because it'll be cheaper when the 2 new ones come out. And depending on how much the Switch Pro is, I might think about picking it up.
Well, yeah, well,
giving me your old one.
The new 3DS, like can run certain games better.
Yeah, because like
when they ported when they ported Xenoblade, the old one couldn't run
on the 3DS, and then like Hyrule Warriors
runs better on
the XL. Yeah, and like I think even Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they run way better on the newer 3DS and like the new 2DS than they do on like because there's so many frame drops. Because I have an original like day one 3DS, and there's a lot of frame drops when I played Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, especially in double battles. But yeah, I'm excited for this. This is cool. With the Switch Pro, I mean, I don't know if they would do like Switch Pro exclusive games, but like certain like Breath of the Wild and like other games that are coming out eventually will probably even like Doom and like Wolfenstein, they probably run like native 1080-60 on the Switch Pro, which would be awesome. And then like for the handheld, that's gonna be great for like Animal Crossing and Pokemon, for like younger kids that like their parents don't want to get them a Switch because they don't want them to break it. This is more like I can see the handheld being like a clamshell, like with a folding
like
top.
The original 2DS.
Yeah. Well, no, not the original 2DS. Like it folds like a normal DS.
Oh yeah.
Like give the handheld like a cover that folds over. I can see that. But yeah, I'm excited. Like Nintendo is just killing it, and I think this is a good move because they're gonna have to like the next generation's gonna start soon. Jeremy, don't stop scrolling so hard. The next generation is gonna start soon.
Hitting my jewel.
And I mean the Switch has to compete. And I don't think the Switch is only 2 years old. Like it's not gonna, like they're not gonna make a new system yet. Like we've got at least another 2 years. I think the Switch they're gonna ride on the Switch for a long time. So I think getting these new models out soon, like quickly, is a good thing.
No, I was looking up like potential Smash Bros. Characters. Like a serious one would be like another character from Xenoblade, like Furia.
Rex
and Pyra, yeah. I think that's a good chance.
But also, apparently there's a character from Kirby's Dream Course. His name's just Kibi, and it's just a yellow Kirby.
We already have a yellow Kirby though. You should put a Hungry Box in.
No, apparently Nintendo in Japan there was like the Jump. I forget what it was called.
Jump Festa.
No, let me go back.
Get in Goku, boys.
No, he was in he's already been in a Nintendo fighting game.
Who? Goku?
Yep.
What?
Super Smash Flash.
And Jump Superstars.
Oh, yeah, that's like the Smash clone for 3DS or whatever. It's a bunch of...
It came from the Nintendo DS, and it's just anime characters.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of Shonen Jump characters.
It's got...
Goku.
It's
got
like
Luffy.
A bunch of Dragon Ball, Naruto,
it's like Jump Force, but Smash.
Bleach, bunch of One Piece.
Yeah, it's all the
technically
Shonen Jump characters.
Goku has been in a Nintendo fighting game.
Yeah, he's been in Nintendo games on Nintendo systems, but he didn't start as a game character. That's the problem. All right, well, moving on. Last week we got the first Sony Direct, the Sony State of Play. Before we start talking about this, did any of you watch the State of Play?
Hey, you!
Jesus Christ!
Oh no, did anyone watch the State of Play?
Well, like it says here, I heard it sucked, so I didn't bother with it.
Yeah, it was not good. There's like two notable things, and one was like, ha, you thought. So it opens up.
Oh, the Iron Man?
Yes, it opens with Iron Man. And everybody got so excited, like, oh, we're getting another Marvel game with like the budget of Spider-Man. Like, heck yeah. And then I listened to it and I was like, because when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's Yuri Lowenthal. It's the guy that plays Spider-Man in the game. I was like, oh, is this another Spider-Man game? And then the plane explodes, and I was like, what the heck? And then you see the Iron Man suit, and I was like, wait, Iron Man? Why would they get Yuri Lowenthal to play Iron Man when he's Spider-Man? If this is another like Marvel game, and then it's like Iron Man VR, and I was like, oh my
it's
gosh.
Literally the whole, I'm looking at like a list of all announcements. It's all just all VR or like
everything.
Oh, here's VR. An update or support.
Yeah, it was VR, and then like Days Gone, which no one cares about. And then the only thing that was like relevant was they revealed 3 new characters for Mortal Kombat. They revealed Kung Lao, Jax, and Liu Kang. That was the only thing that was like, okay, that's actually something.
Johnny. Also, wait, they already announced Johnny Cage?
Yeah, he was announced a while back. So they've announced quite a few characters. Like, I think we know most of the cast. There's Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Jade, Kitana, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Jax, Shao Kahn, Kotal Kahn, Cassie Cage, Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, Jackie Briggs, Aaron Black, Baraka, Devora. I think that's it.
Oh, it's
Scarlet.
Shao Kahn, though, we have to pre-order it.
They haven't said anything about Melina?
No, well, Melina's dead.
Well, she is?
So is Baraka, but...
When did Melina die?
She died in MKX. She got the keys of death. The bug lady makes out with her, and...
That's disgusting.
A bunch of bugs eat her face off.
That kind of face?
Yeah. But yeah, so Baraka's dead too. But he's in this game, but this game's all about time travel, so maybe Melina's in the game, but maybe they don't want to reveal that. Oh, Noob Saibot and Cabal, they're both in it also. So yeah, Mortal Kombat. That was the only good thing. And it's coming to Switch, so I don't have to play it on PlayStation. And I think it's gonna be cross-platform. It'll probably
we can play
like Xbox, PC, Switch, cross-platform.
We only play with people with Switches.
Get a Switch, my guy. All right, well,
you just told him to wait.
You can wait.
I'm gonna get the Mortal Kombat edition.
That'd be
Switch
That'd be
Pro.
cool if they did one. But so this next thing, totally not my realm. So I'm not gonna try and talk like I know what I'm talking about. But
boy, you're talking to the right people.
Gearbox
2K.
They released the trailer after many years for Borderlands 3. And so before you guys get into it, I want to hear your initial thoughts from the trailer. Ben.
I thought it was pretty lame. I hate
Really?
Borderlands.
It's like, wow, really?
I swear to God.
Let them in talk.
Because
You best
we've known
carefully, boy.
We've known it was going to come up, and they finally announced it. I actually watched some of the live stuff because I didn't watch it. Yeah, it was so cringy, and it was not a good review.
But it wasn't their fault though. It was, what was it? PAX made it so they had to use their equipment. But since it was the video they had was in 4K, and so they used PAX's laptop to present the video, all the ones before, and it was just stuttering and all this stuff, and even the presenter on stage, one of the heads of Gearbox was like, guys, come on, can we not just show a video? But then they had to not show it on a certain screen that apparently couldn't handle 4K or something. They showed it some side screens for the final reveal.
That's funny. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the trailer, Ben?
There's everybody.
Everybody is here.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody who's alive
all here.
is there. Yeah, and they all have mustaches or long hair now.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. The saxophone solo.
I didn't understand the trailer at all, but I like that part of the saxophone. It's and Brick is back or whatever his name is.
Yeah, another Brazilian guns.
Sax solo.
What about you, Brady?
Freaking!
Can't wait to spend another.
You can have a pet gun on a leg.
Gun with legs. Yeah.
I'll take your entire stock.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. How many times did I talk about they need to announce Borderlands 3 on this podcast?
A lot. All right. Well, I'm gonna give you guys the reins. You talk whatever you want about Borderlands 3 for 10 minutes. What are you looking forward to? What are you excited for in this
Literally every single aspect of the game.
So I've never played Borderlands. So explain what Borderlands is. What kind of game is it?
Well, it's the term is a looter shooter. So it's literally just you shoot things and you loot things. It's such a simple concept, but just the way they present it and the progression system is so much fun. And it's a game that doesn't. It's a series that doesn't take itself seriously. It's jokes literally 24/7, but it's so well done. And I lost for words right now. Sorry.
Talk about the story. What's the story? Where is this game going?
Well, the graphics were really good, and the story, the graphics of the story look pretty good too.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't announced the story, but based off what we can see,
I think it's after Tales of the Borderlands.
Yeah, because Reese is in it, and he's a little bit older.
What's her face isn't in it, which is interesting.
Well, one of the things I'm excited about is on one of the title screen it says "Explore the worlds," plural. Worlds.
It says "Cheersplode." Baby.
That too. I mean, just
that's
writing. That's one of my favorite parts about the series is the writing. It's just funny and fun.
Wow,
there's Elon Musk made a tweet when he releases flamethrowers and talked about how there's the leader of the flamethrowers needs this chain of command. It was this super weird joke Elon did, and then one of the heads Gearbox is hey, do I have your permission to add this to the next Borderlands game as a real quote? You can come in and say the dialogue if you want.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was ooh, and so maybe Elon Musk is going to be in Borderlands 3.
That would be cool.
You should be a villain that's has rocket ships and flamethrowers.
I will say the main villains, they look a little edgy, but I'm still open to it.
They look real anime.
One of the dudes got a big robotic arm. It looks sweet though. It looks like he's got a robotic face now that I look at it.
I want to know where Salvador is.
I don't know.
Is he? You don't think he was in the trailer? your friends are here to save the world. Do you think it's going to be like cross-platform or anything like that?
That'd be sweet.
It'll be an Epic Game Store exclusive.
Okay.
If it is an Epic Game Store exclusive, I honestly like I'll have to talk to a counselor. Like
I love
frustration.
I love this super basic font, like white font on black background that they use at the beginning. It's just like
they don't
it's like
care.
they don't care. Yeah, exactly. It's like this is.
I think
cut
that's
up and watch
that's
it.
one of 2K's fonts though.
Whoa.
Yeah,
but it's
like,
like they literally like purposely was like we don't want to put anything in the background.
Yeah, well,
Borderlands 3. They didn't even
it's
capitalize it.
Colorful. And...
But that's I think that
they
was
don't
on purpose.
care enough to follow
Do we have a release date?
conventional
No,
English
I don't think so.
grammar.
Wait,
That's the
okay,
thing. I don't
so-
think
Oh,
they
it's
ever.
visit Borderlands on April 3rd for more info. So maybe they'll announce it.
Brady, where's the one that you were creeping on? And even though she's a 16-year-old.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh,
Wait, no, Nathaniel, what are you talking about?
Age
What?
the Necromancer.
You like the Necromancer?
I didn't know how old she was.
16.
She's like 16.
That's like
or
as
15.
Tina. Wait,
No, so Ben was playing
112. Isn't that her on the left?
In
on
Borderlands
12.
2, in Borderlands 2, we were like climbing up a ladder and he's behind you. He's like, looking up your skirt, and it's like, wait a second. This girl's like 16 years old. And you're like,
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh man, I hope the FBI isn't listening.
They're always listening.
How old's? Oh wait, I guess we don't know. Like, I was gonna say, ask how old is Tina in this one, but we don't know.
well, yeah, we
I'm
gotta
excited
how,
to for my girl Ellie.
What is the
She's
story
back.
of Borderlands? Like, what is it about?
And story of what? Just Borderlands in general?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so there's these things called vaults, and pretty much like they're in the first one they're viewed as this mystical places like locked away that are supposed to contain like insane like treasure in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like ruin it if
I mean, I
Should I
probably
just-
will never play it.
Yeah.
okay, so
spoiler.
it turns out, and it turns out in Borderlands 1 that in the vault there's this giant alien who comes out of the vault, and it's like supposed to be like this destructive, like super powerful alien, and then not like that powerful, but like it's just like a really big, like insane alien. Like in pre-sequel, they use one of the just an eye of the that alien to shoot a laser that mines into the moon looking for one of the nether vaults. But it's a crazy powerful alien.
Okay.
And so you kill it in that one, and it's like this time where like a bunch of like vault hunters come in search of the vault and like try to get this treasure, and it's like this like wasteland. And in Borderlands 2 it's Hyperion, run by Jack, is now like taking control.
Right?
Yeah, is taking control of like the land and area, and he's like pretty much hunts vault hunters. Like he tries to kill him. Like it starts like the Borderlands 2 starts off with like the 4 characters on this train, and then the train just blows up, and it starts off, and you see Claptrap in front of you, and it's like, oh, you just try to be killed. Like come with me. And so the story of Borderlands 2 is...
Alright, so basically it's like aliens and stopping bad guys from using the aliens.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
What happens at Tales of Borderlands? I don't think I ever played Tales of Borderlands.
I never played that.
Tales, it's between...
Isn't it before 1?
Jack, it's after 2. So
It's
Reese
after
and-
2?
Yeah, Jack is dead. There's Reese and Fiona are the two
Wait, he said
characters.
the third.
Aren't they from a different company?
Pre-sequel is Jack, no,
Alright,
Reese.
let's
and
not
his
let's not get
coworker.
into the
Wait, no,
No, because it goes into.
story.
You can edit this out, my dude. Anyways,
I don't
so,
want to edit this out.
Nobody asked you.
Well, let's move into what have you been doing? Ben, what have you been doing?
So like, there's this Xenoblade 2 game.
Mhm,
Picked it up.
mhm,
I'm like 50 hours into it.
mhm,
And, I decided to not do homework.
mhm,
Also, unlike everybody else, I guess I'm half a weeb.
mhm.
I watched watched the
Wait,
Persona
did you
4
actually
anime.
watch an? You watched an anime?
I watched the Persona 4 anime.
Wow.
All right, I'm moving out, Ben.
It was
You're
dubbed.
on your own.
It was dubbed. It was dubbed though, so it was in English. I didn't have to listen to the Japanese.
I don't know. It's still pretty weeby.
I will have to watch 5 in Japanese though. So
what is this world
Persona's
coming
pretty
to?
weeby, Ben. I don't know.
You can.
I don't know, it's not the most thing.
Nathaniel, again, watching a Japanese show does not make you a weeb. Like taking the culture of Japan and like trying to learn Japanese just so you can like understand.
If Ben comes back and says like, "Hey, I want to learn Japanese," I'm just
halfway through the like season, like they would put the English over the Japanese, and then at one point they stopped doing that. I was really pissed. I'm not gonna learn Japanese. I just give me my English, and that's all I want. Hey, dude, if I were in FDR, I think it was, if I was in his position, I would have dropped those bombs too, my guy.
Oh god!
Okay.
Well,
Cut.
Brady, what have you been doing?
You know.
Not getting stabbed.
I've not been doing much. I just beat the second Tomb Raider game, which I bought like almost a year ago. So I'm glad I finally played that.
You're talking about the reboots, right? Not the original.
No, I'm talking about Polygon Boob. Sorry.
Wow, you guys are just all over the place today.
But no, yeah, the reboots, I guess, if you want to call them that.
The reboots.
Gosh dang. Other than that, I haven't been doing much else.
Jeremy, what about you?
This week, haven't been able to do much, but whatever. I just played a little bit here and there. I think that's honestly it. Like I haven't been able to have that much time, but now that they announced Borderlands 3, I guess that's featured in there. So I'll wait.
You have something ready?
Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse came out like a few days ago or something, so I bought that and watched it again for the second time, and I can honestly say it's so good and deserves the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature.
Come out. It's very good.
It's so good. It's crazy. Like every time I watch it, both times,
the best
there's
movie
just
of last year.
Yeah, there's just like new things that you notice and little detail.
Just really good.
But yeah.
Well, this week I watched a TV show that was animated.
You weeb, yeah.
Animated in Japan.
What's the name? What's the name of it?
Mob Psycho.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
The first season?
I'm completely caught up. There's only 24 episodes so far, but yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's very one-punchy because it's the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
It's not as like One Punch Man is just like straight up like over the top humor. Mob Psycho is a little more grounded, but it's really good. I like it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And so season 2 is ongoing, right? So yeah. So
next episode comes out tomorrow. It
yeah.
releases Mondays.
So I'm all caught up. For a second, I thought because the first season is only 12 episodes, and so there's only 12 episodes of season 2 so far. So I got up to I finished episode 12 of season 2, and I was like, wait, are you kidding me? Like I have to wait for season 3, and then I was like, oh, it's ongoing. Because season 12 or episode 12 is definitely a big cliffhanger. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like I have to wait. But yeah, so I'm watching that. I'm still watching Black Clover because it's still going on. But yeah, so that's what I did. When you talk about what we're looking forward to, I was talking to Brady before we started. I think I'm gonna get Breath of the Wild, like in this next coming week or so.
I was thinking about that.
Wanted to try it. I was thinking about emulating it, but
wow. Okay.
What?
But it's super difficult, so I was like, I'll just buy the game. I'll support Nintendo.
You're gonna cheat the company that
is
Nintendo. I have nothing to do with this, man.
Technically, no.
But it's
distribution
frowned
of
upon.
ROMs is illegal.
Well, I thought you can't have a ROM unless you own a physical copy. And if you own a physical copy,
if you own the physical copy, you legally can make a ROM and emulate it. but distribution of ROMs and making money off of it is illegal.
So that is actually kind of leave it out there.
So if I accidentally find this random ROM, like, it's not illegal for me to have it.
I mean, Nintendo doesn't like it, but technically, no.
Until they catch me. And didn't you get in trouble for?
Yeah,
your internet.
Yeah. I got a VPN though.
You told them you had a copy.
I actually, I got, I downloaded Ocarina of Time 3D, so I'm playing that on Citra actually too. I guess it's something I was doing. But yeah, looking forward to playing Breath of the Wild, and then Endgame at the end of the month. And so I have a
tickets go on sale.
Yeah, they go on sale in 2 days of when we're
it comes out the 26th, right?
Yeah. So I have a free like movie ticket, but it's one of those ones that you have to use like at the theater. And so I'm like, do I risk not getting a seat?
Nope.
I have a $15 Fandango gift card, and that's what I've decided.
But it's like, so I might have to go by myself, and I might not be able to go until Tuesday. So,
but then is it the theaters that also do like cheaper movies on Tuesdays?
AMC theaters down here do $5 Tuesdays, but the closest AMC theater is, or not the closest one, but the best.
Is it for AMC?
30 minutes away. Yeah, they do $5 Tuesdays.
It's probably going to be packed on that Tuesday.
Yeah, so I have to buy the tickets they go on sale.
Ooh, okay, I come back. I'll be back in town the 25th, so maybe I can see it opening night.
Just right after you get on your flight. But yeah, I guess.
Well,
I don't know if there's anything. Oh, Joker! Whenever the heck we're gonna get Joker. But yeah, I guess that's what I'm looking forward to. I guess Jeremy will tell you because you're already talking about it.
You're not going to talk about how there's teasers for Elder Scrolls 6, and they announced that the old woman who...
Grandma!
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who she was. And then the only tease was like of a rock. So I was like, let's just skip it. And it's not even the final, like you don't know if it's going to be a final asset they're going to use in the game. But yeah, they teased a little bit, Bethesda teased a little bit of Elder Scrolls 6 in their 25-year stream anniversary. But yeah, Jeremy, what are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to, number one, Borderlands 3. Like, that's top of my list. I just want to, hopefully on April 3rd, we hear more about, like, release date and maybe, like, a little bit about the story, like, who the bad guys are. I'm really excited for that. Finishing school, but that has nothing to do with this. So, movie-wise, definitely Endgame. I want to see Shazam.
Do we know what time the tickets go on sale?
No.
I would assume midnight?
No, well,
I don't know.
I think it might be around like 6.
Just update like every hour and just check.
Just wake up hour.
Well, I mean, I might be at work is what I'm worried about.
So
every time
the thing about living in Idaho is that like it's almost impossible to not get tickets because
because
everybody's a farmer and they already.
I heard half of those words.
I would buy them as soon as the tickets were available, and then I would look like a few weeks later, and the theaters would be full. Sometimes the theaters wouldn't be whenever we went to go see them, but usually they were.
I don't know. Maybe Farmer Thanos is appealing to us Idahoans.
Oh god. Oh no, but
what if Thanos had a horse?
TV wise, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's like the only TV show that's like current, like plays live like right now that I actually watch.
TV.
Broadcast, yeah, that's the correct term. Other shows like Mob Psycho. Can't wait for One Punch Man comes out in the next month, and I am excited for that. 2 weeks?
Because it comes out on the 9th. Yeah, so 2 weeks.
Oh,
I'm
excited.
That's Tuesday. A week and 3 days.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
So not the second.
And it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu?
It's exclusively on Hulu.
Okay, I have that. So
I mean,
I'm excited for that.
There's a site.
I could find it.
Yeah, I was like, there's a site.
I wouldn't worry about. But
that's where Ben watches his stuff.
The only like games that I would really want to come out is literally Super Mario Strikers. That's the only.
Super Mario Strikers will come out when another F-Zero game comes out. I was gonna say when another Metroid game comes out, but
another Metroid
game would be like 5 years. Yeah, or Mother. Yeah, whenever we get Mother 3, that's when we get Super Mario.
Okay, but
never.
Yeah, especially because of Reggie's.
But yeah, really, Borderlands 3 is taking up most of like what I'm excited for.
Yeah. All right, Brady, what about you? What are you looking forward to?
Much like you, Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you also Borderlands 3.
Like mobs, like
that's probably the game I'm most excited for is Borderlands 3.
Mm-hmm. Ben, what are you looking forward to?
Fire Emblem
in July.
Right? Yeah, in freaking July.
It's my
birthday. Then it's Fire Emblem month for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow. Okay, well, I was gonna come see you, but whatever.
I'll come see you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
We can meet halfway. We can just meet like in the middle of nowhere.
We meet in Vegas.
Dude, we should all go to Vegas.
Probably 21st.
We're all 21, aren't we?
I'll be 21.
Dude, let's do it.
I don't drink.
Screw you guys.
Well, you don't need to drink, all right? You can be the DD on your 21st birthday.
Jeremy can.
I gotta wait till August.
Oof.
What else is there? Oh, the Persona 5R thing is in April. If they announce it for Switch, that's 150 hours of my life going away.
I mean,
it's a school simulator.
5,
it's a school simulator, my guy.
I mean, I don't have anything to play on it, but it's also like I don't know if I have time.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. But I'd be willing to sacrifice some grades for some Persona 5.
Wait, when does it come? When does it come out though?
They don't have a release date for 5.
They don't have. Yeah, I'm hoping.
So it's not coming out in the summer.
Well, they don't have. We don't even know if it's confirmed for the Switch. I kind of hope. I hope it will be.
They literally have Joker as like one of the main characters.
I mean, we all assume that Persona 5 is going to come to Switch, but there's no guarantee that it will.
I mean, like people were talking about Persona 4 and how it came out for the PS2 and then it got ported to the Vita, and the Vita's kind of a dead thing right now.
Yeah.
And technically, Persona 5 came out for the PS3, so it's about porting time.
Cloud got put into Smash in 2015? And Final Fantasy came out on the Switch in 2019. So maybe we don't get...
It's about time for Persona 5R to be imported.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And I can't wait to bully Brady tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not. No, you're a weeb now. I'm not moving back.
Speaking of Iron Man VR, we got our own Iron Man lookalike.
Oh.
A cross between.
You should make that.
Honestly, your description.
I'm gonna make that my profile picture.
Your description on Instagram was kind of cringy, but I swiped right on the photo and I lost it, dude. I lost it
on Instagram.
Yeah, because he put pictures. He put the picture of the Buzz looking like Iron Man. And then he's put a picture of himself making the same pose.
Brady the Film Dude.
At Brady the Film Dude on Instagram. Check him out. I'm at
Brady.
Nathan Jeremiah.
There we go.
But yeah, I lost it. The picture made me laugh so hard. But yeah, so that's the show. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope you find time out of your busy schedule to come back and listen to us next week. But come on, we all know you've got nothing better to do. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening, and we will be back next week with our second retro review of episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Peace.